Hi, today we're going to go over movements that aren't really emphasized in many exercise routines. These movements are abduction and adduction. I'll admit these words are not commonly used and kind of hard to understand, but most people use them all the time. Well, the movements anyway. Take your fingers for example. Spread your fingers out. That's abduction. Now bring them close together. That's adduction. Think of it this way. If you're abducting someone, you're taking them away from the others. If you're bringing them back, you're adding them back together. You can also do abduction and adduction at the shoulders and hips, like when you do jumping jacks or when you take steps sideways. In martial arts, a side kick would use your hip abductors too. In this video, we're just going to look at the muscles at the hip joint that move your legs out to the side and back again to the middle. To keep it simple, we'll call them hip abductors and hip adductors because, well, there are a lot of muscles to keep track of here. We've already gone over the glutes, which are involved with hip abduction and adduction, but there are more. For example, there are a group of muscles in the inner leg called hip adductors. They include adductor longus, adductor brevis, adductor magnus, gracilis, and pectineus. You don't need to know each of their names though, we'll just call them hip adductors, or we could just call them groin muscles to make it even easier. The hip adductors are attached with tendons to your hip bone and the femur in your thigh. When they contract, they bring your legs together toward the midline of your body. As I said earlier, the glutes are involved with the opposite movement, abduction, which takes your leg away from the midline of your body. There's another muscle that we didn't cover before called the tensor fasciae lati that also helps to abduct your leg, but you don't need to know the name. We'll just call all the muscles that abduct your leg hip abductors. They're all attached with tendons to your hip bone too, and to the bones in your leg. So now you know about your hip abductors and adductors. In the future, I'll show you exercises to help develop them. If you want. That's up to you, of course. Okay, that's all for now. Next time we'll take a look at your calf muscles. Bye.
Down.